Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Now if you've watched one of my videos, my update number 3 video, I was saying that I don't really think that my new Quest Let's Play is going anywhere, so I haven't fully decided that I am going to stop that, but today I thought I'd try something different and do like a current household type of series. I don't really know what to call it. This is the household that I play mainly now, so just thought I'd do like a Let's Play with them and their lives. But today we're just going for episode 1, we're just going to introduce you to them and look around the house and just get to know them a bit. So this is this house here which I downloaded from the gallery, and it's for a 64 by 64 plot, so and I got this when I just got the Get Together expansion pack. I couldn't think what it was called for a minute there. And what was really annoying about this Get Together expansion pack is that I bought it and then a day later the spring sale came on in Origin, so I could have got it for like 50% off, but I missed out. But I don't really mind now. So yeah, this is their house, and downloaded it off the gallery. I can't really remember what it's called, but if you just search for the most popular 64 by 64 plots, then you should find it. I have done quite a few changes to the house, which I'll show you in a second. So this is on the von Winterberg estate like lot and there is other houses around, as you can see, and these are all full with the Collins family. Collins is the surname of this family who live here, and then they all have children who have moved out into these surrounding modern houses around. So I'm just gonna go and show you around the house a bit. I think I might do it in this view here just to show you around the house. I do have it paused at the minute, and there's 3 of them living here. This right here is Casper. I can't even remember the name. Let's check. Yeah, Casper, Anya, and Richard. Anya and Richard are married, and they've had quite a few kids together. I'll show you the family tree in a second, actually. And this is one of their sons here. Anya's actually pregnant with a girl, and I've got the pregnancy mod, which I'll show you in a second. So I know about that. So this is here. He's wearing a custom content jumper, and if you've downloaded this house off the gallery, you might see that it is a little bit different. I have changed all the floors, and I've completely redone the redid or redone, I don't know. I've did this again. I don't know why I paused for a minute there. Anyway, this living room, I've made it a bit more modern. I really wanted a more modern look with this house, but as you can see, like the paintings and stuff aren't that modern. Anyway, give you a tour around the house. This is just like a little entertainment room, I suppose. I don't really know what this type of room is. There's a basement going down there which has another bedroom in it, which isn't used at the minute. It's just because I had this house was 8 people at one time and needed an extra bedroom, so I made a little basement there. A little corridor thing here. Here's the dining room. I put fireplaces in, which wasn't there originally, I believe. Actually, it might have been. I can't really remember. But I put them in. Through here's the kitchen, which are completely redone. Got the similar sort of style and shape as I did before. But yep, and out here is the garden, where they have a pretty big garden, and they're both at the top of the gardening skill, and they get crazy money from selling these things. So here is the apple tree section, and I think I get around 90 apples each time I harvest it, but because they've evolved it so much, they get about 14,000 simoleons each time they harvest just the apples, and I think it's even more for these Snapdragon. Wait, which one's a Snapdragon? I think it's the purple one. They get about 14,000, maybe a little bit more for the Snapdragons as well. Here's the grow. Is it glow or grow? I think it's grow fruit trees. I have a couple of them, but they again are very well cared for and things. They do have a gardener which comes, but the annoying thing is the gardener, and they actually have a maid as well, but the gardener and maid always leave at 3 PM, so the gardener especially can't get through all the plants, so they end up only about half of them getting tended to that day. So let's go back through. Where should we go now? That's the back garden. I love the back garden, which I'll show you in a second. Here's a living room which I've seen, and through here's like a study type of room. There's the desk and a fireplace and a bar. I'm trying to go through this a little bit quicker because I think I'm spending too much time showing the house. Over here was, I'll show you the rest of the garden in a second, but here is like I can't really remember what this room was. I think it was like a bar room type of thing, but I changed it into a gym. And through here is like the bathroom. And as you will see through this house, that I have used a lot of the spa day items, because that's kind of like my favourite type of items to use. That's quite modern and things. So that's through here. It is quite bare, I guess. I don't really know how to say it in this room. Here's the pool, and I've put this trim around it which looks nice, and I've put a lot of outdoor lights in this house which you'll see at night. Yeah, and I've got them little grid things at the bottom of the pool which add like a smoky and bubbly type effect to it. I don't really know how to describe it. There's these chairs here, and there was this main thing here which didn't have the fire pit there, but I put that in, and I changed quite a few of the seats, added a lot more seats in here as well. And then this area is really nice. It's just full of trees and things which came with the house that we've already looked for. That is on the plot, but it's just outside the main garden area. Okay, let's go upstairs now because I haven't showed you that. And there's 2 staircases upstairs, and we'll go up here. And there's Anya here, and she is in her 3rd trimester, but with the pregnancy mod you can set the stage, so I always set it back to the 3rd trimester once she gets into labour, because you get family leave. So I keep setting it back to that so she can be on family leave for as long as possible, because I don't know why, but I don't like them going to work. That's a bit weird, but yeah, I just prefer them being home so I can play more with them. There's a little computer room here, as there was with over here, which is a bit more open. A little seating area, a bathroom, and then the girls' room, and another spare bedroom, which is the boys' room. I'm sorry if I'm moving a bit too fast and making you a bit dizzy. Here is the master bedroom. This is Richard right here, and there's the bed and the bathroom through here. And what I also added in was this balcony here, but had no door in it, so I added a door and put some seats out, because it is quite a nice view. It is a bit blocked by some trees, but over here is like the sea, so it's quite nice. Okay, so that's a tour of the house. Now I'm going to click play, but I'll talk you through this as well. So here's Anya. They both are in the business career. I have done some cheats, so they are at the top of the career now, and they're on 746 simoleons an hour, which is quite a lot. So Casper's after school because it is Monday. They are both on family leave because she is in her 3rd trimester now, and they're both quite active. They work out a lot in the gym over here, go for jogs sometimes, and oh, why is he embarrassed? Oh, he walked into something. He is an A grade student, which is really good. That's something that I've done with a lot of these Sims in this house, so making them good at school, doing their homework quite a lot, but as you can see, he hasn't done his homework today. Richard again is in the business career at the top of it, and their traits, let's look. I have done a lot of these satisfaction points to unlock a lot of things, so they do have a lot of traits, as you can see here. And the same with Anya, they've both got a lot of things. One of the things that I really like is that they have, I think it's called the steel bladder, unlocked things, so they basically never have to go to the toilet, which is great. Oh, is this, that's the mailman. Okay, there's something really weird with this house. They always use the side door as the front door, even though this is set as the front door. And they always have to walk through the house to get to the mailbox. When there is 2 gates right here, they always end up using this gate, and for some reason they never go through this gate, but they walk out of it. So I have to come through here, walk all the way along here just to get to the mailbox, which is annoying. 20,000, okay, that's a little bit more than usual. It was 17,000, and what I did have was, if you've seen my IXUS Let's Play, you would have seen, oh, there's the gardener. What was I saying? Oh yeah, for my IXUS Let's Play, Adam, who was the main person, went to the Sydney household, which was my main played household, but I have changed it since then. And they did start off with a little house that I downloaded. I'm pretty sure it was one of Vixella's homes that she put on the gallery that I downloaded and moved them into. They actually, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but they both were off the gallery. Richard Collins and then Anya Benner, I think, but they got married, so I changed her name to Collins, as it seemed a bit more realistic. Okay, so she's paid the bills now. It's 20,000. They do have quite a lot of money. They did start off with, I don't use money cheats on this, but because of their jobs and the gardening, they do earn a lot of money from that. One thing I actually found out today with The Sims is these little buttons here, you can click on them to auto-solve it. So say if they're tired, you don't have to go and click on their bed and click sleep. You can just click the energy button right here and it sends them to a nearby sofa, bench or bed, whatever. That's the only downside though. Oh, she's gone into labour. Okay, I don't want her to have the baby yet, so I'm going to go here and click pregnancy and set it back to the 3rd trimester. I know it's kind of not right to do that, but I want them to be on family leave as long as possible. So he's probably going to, I don't know, I thought he was going to go into a pre-parental panic. I think I've said that wrong, but they always do that. Okay, what am I going to do now? Oh, the family tree, that was the other thing. I know I'm not really playing a lot with them today, but in the upcoming parts we will be playing a lot with them. One other thing is, I don't want them to age up. I do have auto aging turned off, and for unplayed households, and for this household as well, I do keep setting them back so they don't turn into an elder, because I really don't want that to happen. Okay, let's look at their family tree. So it is quite big, as you can see here. They've had 5 kids together, which are Marshall, Casper, Colleen, Casey and Frank, and they are all married and moved out and had lots of kids together, both separately. Of course Casper isn't moved out yet. I think Casey was the first one. He's married to Luna Varili, I don't know how to say her second name. But I changed her name to Luna Collins because she got married, just to make it a little bit more realistic. She was somebody who came with Windenburg, I believe, as one of the unplayed households. But yeah, and they've had 6 kids together, which were Zara, George, James, Sam, Dylan and Justin. And this is her family tree. She's got a couple of brothers and a dad. And I don't think I'm going to go through all of this because this is going to take way too long, but I'll just show you that. So this is Colleen's family tree. She's married to Alfred, who's somebody that I downloaded. I've got Marshall here, who's also married, got 2 kids together. And who else have I haven't showed you? Frank. He's married and got 3 kids. So that's basically, as you can see, there is a lot of, a big family tree, I should say, actually. I think there is about 28 people in total in this family now. It's either 28 or 23 because I checked this morning, but I can't remember which one. It was in the 20s, but I can't remember which one. Okay, so what should we do now? They're both on family leave. They won't be going to work tomorrow because they'll still be on family leave. They're off on Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't need them to do their daily tasks. He's at school. I'm going to get him to work hard, even though he's an 8th grade student, but he has done his homework, so I feel like it's going to go down a bit. What should I get them to do? I think Anya should go, even though she's pregnant, go and tend the garden a bit, even though the gardener is here, but it does take such a long time, it's actually quite ridiculous. But that's my fault because I have so many plans. What should I get? What's his name again? Richard. I couldn't think for a minute there. What should I get Richard to do? I don't know. Let's get him to go and help the garden as well. Oh, actually, I've got a better idea. Anya can go and harvest everything, and Richard can go and tend the garden, so everything gets done a bit quicker. I'm going to actually say I need to check something because the spring challenge ended. Ah, all the eggs are gone. Wait, I think it's because they're in an inventory. Where are they? Yeah, they're all here. I had them on the shelf, and I'm sure there was 12 eggs, but for some reason I went to Jasmine Holiday, who is the person you go to once you finish the challenge, to try and give her the eggs, but no option to do that. I did complete the grow fruit challenge bit and got these little plant pots, I suppose they're called. So yeah, let's see who this name is. Thomas Peters. I'm pretty sure he has been here before. One thing that really annoys us, which has been happening quite a lot actually, is The gardeners, for some reason, keep cancelling. I have to keep rehiring them. I don't really know why, but that happens. Also, another real nice mod that I've got installed is a food delivery service, which I've seen on Urban Sims X's channel, which is also, I got the idea for the pregnancy mod, which is so useful. I'm going to get her to hire a service. Oh no, she can't do it because she's tending in the garden. But basically what you can do, you can order more food than just pizzas, which is so useful when you have a big family, especially, which I don't have now. One thing I actually don't really like is that what happens is when they start to get hungry, I like one person who will make a family meal and then click call to meal, but for some reason they keep going into the kitchen and getting like a bowl of cereal out while they're cooking, and then they're not really hungry for the dinner time, so they don't end up eating anything, which is really annoying. So, oh, here's the basement. I just made this random room. I think I downloaded this, not downloaded this, I went into the build mode, pre-made rooms, and put that in. Use a little corridor. I think I put them in myself. It's quite big, this corridor, but yeah, I don't really use that anymore now. And I think that's going to be it for today. It has been about a 16-minute part so far. So yeah, for some reason, oh no, never mind. Sorry, I paused for a minute there because I'm looking on my other monitor, which has my open broadcaster software open, and for some reason the time stopped at the bottom and I panicked for a minute there. That's why I went silent, because I thought it hasn't been recording for the last like 20 minutes, but it has. Anyway, I'm going to end the part here because I feel like it's been quite long, and in the next part we will start living their lives and seeing what's going to happen. So thanks for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.